morning everyone, welcome to the Strawberry Moon. My name's Lulu and we're bringing you some love, joy and positivity with our Reborn family. Today I've got another new arrival to introduce you to. He arrived last week and this is a very unusual little person that I was very glad to get hold of, and I've been seeing quite a few of these around the place and I really wanted one, and this blanket is hardly covering him so let's get him out before he kind of wiggles free. Shall I show you? You might get a clue when you see. There is a foot, but I can't show you it out of its boot, so that should tell you something. And there's his other foot. Now then, here is a hand. Ah, now you might be able to see what kind of a person this is, because it's a little green hand and it has 3 fingers with little claws on the ends of them. And there's his other hand, and are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2. Here he is, and this is my baby Yoda. Did you ever see ears like that in your life?
Oh, such big eyes.
And huge, great big eyes. I've never actually seen what Yoda looks like, or even what a toy baby Yoda looks like. But I absolutely adored Yoda on the Star Wars films. And I've never seen The Mandalorian. But I've heard about this character called the Child that was getting everybody in cuteness overload. You're so beautiful, aren't you? You're so cute. And of course I heard the talking toy Childs, and I was kind of in 2 minds about getting one. But even the largest of the toy Childs were like only 12 inches. And I knew that I wouldn't get on well with a toy child that was only 12 inches long. And then my best friend Nicole said, oh yes, but you can get Reborn baby Yodas. And I'm like, what? And she said, yeah, there's a lady that makes cuddle bodies for Reborn baby Yodas, and then they buy the toy Yoda, they take off its head and hands, and they put it onto a cuddle body, and it makes it about 17 inches long, and it looks more like a baby. And I'm like, oh, where? Here, take my money. Who's doing one? I want one. And she said, well, if you buy one on eBay, you don't know what you're getting, so ask Jamie. So I wrote to my wonderful Jamie DeVault from Beyond the Closet Art Dolls. And I said, Jamie, do you know about these baby Yodas? And she said, actually, no. Well, I'd heard of them, but I'd never done one. And I said, well, she said, funnily enough, I got a baby Yoda. And I was sort of going to have a look at it and see whether anybody was interested. I said, I'm interested. Could you do one for me? And this was well before Christmas. Apparently she had a very difficult time with it. But here he is. And I am so pleased with him. For those who can't see him, as I say, he's got these amazing hands with the 3 little clawed fingers. He has this incredible face. It looks like it's almost like a sideways horizontal rectangle shape, isn't it, Rhea?
It is, yeah.
Like a narrow rectangle. It's got this big mouth and this tiny little nose that's almost the size of a Barbie doll nose. It's so small. And he's got great big eyes. What colour?
Solid black, I think.
Black eyes. And he's green. His skin's green. And he has the most enormous ears I've ever seen. They're like long, pointy ears going swept out sideways, like the points of a propeller. They're huge. I wasn't expecting them to be this big. You know, some people take a baby Yoda and make it into like a gremlin, because I've seen a cuddly gremlin and they've got big ears. But his ears are gigantic, and then he's got fine, soft white hair on his big, flattened head, and he's just wonderful. He's got a lovely outfit. He's got this, is it green jumper? I forget.
It's like a beige.
A beige jumper and brown little trousers with green piping. Is that right?
A kind of dark beige piping.
Oh, sorry. And little brown boots. I forget colours, I'm sorry. But he's so cute. And his name is Bean, because I couldn't think what to call him. Can't call him Yoda, because in Star Wars mythology there only ever was one Yoda. In Mandalorian, this character is called the Child, and I can't call any baby of mine just the Child. So I was wondering what I should call him, and a human name didn't seem right. So I had him the first night, and I'd been cuddling him, and a lot of my fantasy sort of eared creatures, my fawn and my piggies and various things, live in my wheelchair. So I took this little one through to my wheelchair to settle him down for his, his nap. And I cuddled him and kissed him, and I said, "I'm so glad you're here, you precious Bean." And I suddenly thought, Bean, that's a good, cute sounding name for him. So he's Bean, I'm Bean. And I am so desperately glad he's here. And he's just so cute, even more cute than I thought he'd be. And the funny thing is, I wasn't really hopeful that Mr. B would like him very much. Can you turn your head that way ever so slightly? Because your ear's digging into me. He's a bit difficult to hold. I wasn't thinking that Mr. B would like him an awful lot. But Mr. B absolutely loves him. And that makes me very happy. So yes, we're both glad you're here, you precious Bean. And welcome to the Strawberry Moon. Well, it's a very short one today, sorry about that. But I will be back soon, not sure which day, but until then, take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your babies. And please, let's be good to each other. Love you, Bean. Bye-bye.